Hello friends, welcome to CareerClust. This is part 2 of our detailed learning of artificial intelligence and its topics. Today we are going to discuss about machine learning and its uses, advantages, disadvantages. This is helpful for your understanding and interview preparation. Refer our charts for quick revision. If you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Please share your thoughts by commenting. Let's get started. What is machine learning? Machine learning is a technology that allows computers to learn from data and improve automatically without being directly programmed for every task. It means it performs some task automatically without any explicit programming. To go further, machine learning is one of the most transformative technologies of our time. Instead of writing explicit rules for every scenario, developers feed data to algorithms that discover patterns on their own. The more data they process, the smarter they become, continuously improving without human intervention. Means, if you are feeding the machine learning algorithm with more data, it will become more smart and it will process the data and give very accurate results. How this machine learning is being used in our daily life and how the machine learning works. So these are the some step-by-step process how machine learning is working. Machine learning is learn from data. So this is the first step. It learns from data and it identify patterns, make predictions, improve over time, automate decisions, and no explicit programming. In simple way, machine learning gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. The more data they see, the better they perform, just like humans improve with practice. Like if a student is practicing mathematics multiple times, they will be very familiar with the mathematics problems. So in the same way, the machine learning algorithms see if more data, they will become better and they perform better. What is the difference between traditional programming and machine learning? A fundamental different approach. In traditional programming, a developer anticipates every possible scenario and writes rules to handle each one. This becomes impossible for complex tasks like recognizing faces or understanding speech. Machine learning flips this approach. You provide examples of correct behavior and the system learns the rules automatically from the data. It means in a traditional programming, to handle a different scenario, we need to write, a programmer has to write different scenarios, different rules for that one. But coming to machine learning, so if you develop an algorithm and feed the algorithm with a multiple kinds of data, the machine learning algorithm itself learns from it and it automatically performs a task. In traditional software, it is a rule-based approach. How it works? Programmer writes rules with a fixed instructions and same output always. So the pattern will be like if condition, then action. So if it is some condition is satisfied, then it will do some action. So it always gives the fixed set of output always. So there is no difference between the output generation. Coming to the machine learning, it is data driven approach. Like provide data, machine finds patterns out of it and it makes predictions and it improves over time. How it works? Data, patterns, and predictions. A key insight here: traditional software is only as smart as programmer. So whatever the program writes, the traditional software executes and it will not make any changes to it. Whereas ML systems can become smarter than their creators by discovering patterns human never noticed. Why ML become important? Okay. Modern apps generate massive data every second. Every day, the world generates 2.5 quintillion bytes of data. It is more than gigabytes. From social media posts and online transactions to sensor readings, and GPS signals. No human team can analyze this volume manually. Machine learning thrives on this data abundance, turning raw information into actionable insights and intelligent automation. So this huge amount of data, it is not possible for a human being to analyze it and produce some output out of it. But machine learning reads that entire data and it creates some actionable insights with the intelligence automation. How it works? Data explosion. So the machine learning gets data from different sources, which humans cannot analyze this manually. So it's get data from videos, images, search history, GPS locations, purchases, and social media. Machine learning helps system. How it is helping the systems? It analyzes huge data sets quickly and it detects hidden patterns. It predicts future outcomes and it automates decisions, improve user experience every time. This is why ML become one of the most important technologies in modern software systems. Some real-time examples. ML is already part of our daily life. You interact with machine learning dozens of times daily without realizing it. Every recommendation you see, every spam email filtered, every voice command understood, and every navigation route suggested is powered by ML. Algorithms that learn from millions of similar interactions. Some real-time examples of machine learning is YouTube recommendations. How the YouTube recommendation works with machine learning. Watch history, search history, video likes, view duration, and user interactions. So it takes all this data and it provides recommendations improve as you watch more content. So to get the more accuracy results, it requires more content of data, more volumes of data. And Netflix suggestions. How Netflix suggestions works. Previously watched content, genre preferences, ratings and interactions, similar users. Based on these inputs, keeps users engaged with highly relevant content. Another important example is spam email detection. How it works in the spam email detection. It identifies common spam keywords and suspicious links, sender behavior, and email patterns. So based on these parameters, the machine learning identified whether the mail is spam mail or not. It gets better at separating genuine emails from spam over time. And face recognition. In face recognition system, it identifies facial structure, eye distance, face shape, and skin patterns. It compares live images with stored patterns instantly. Google Maps traffic. Real-time vehicle movement, historical traffic data, road congestions, and travel timings. It predicts faster route and arrival timings. And this is most important, shopping recommendations. It's based on products viewed, purchase history, search behavior, and similar customers. It is used in increases customer engagement and sales. These are few real-time examples. Okay, how machine learning learns. A multi-stage learning process. The learning process mirrors how human learns from experiences. Just as a child learns to recognize animals by seeing many examples. In the same way, ML systems learn by processing thousands or millions of labeled examples. The key difference is speed. What takes human years, ML can learn in hours with enough data and computing power. So, the steps in learning process of machine learning. The first step is data collection. Okay, collect a large amount of quality data. The sources of data is images, videos, audio, text, user activity, and sensor information. Quality of data directly affects learning. If the quality of data is good, then the output of the prediction will be good. And second step is patterns learning. Machine identifies hidden patterns and relationships in the given data. It includes common shapes in cat images, common words in spam, and traffic patterns on roads. It understands what features are important. The third step in the learning process is training process. In training process, it repeatedly studies examples and improves predictions. It involves adjust itself on errors. It means it learns itself. So it may make any mistake, but it learns from its mistakes. Learn from mistakes and improves accuracy over time. In the same way as we do mathematics problem multiple times, the accuracy increases. Repeatedly improvement equal to training. And the fourth step in the learning process is prediction and decision making. Makes predictions on new and unseen data. It involves detecting object in images, predicting traffic, recommending products, and identifying fraud. Users learn patterns automatically. So how it works? The process is data collection, patterns identification, and training, then predictions and decision making. These are the four steps involved in the learning process of machine learning. Some key characteristics. What makes machine learning system unique? These characteristics distinguish ML from traditional software. How? A conventional program does exactly what it's coded to do. It will not do nothing more or nothing less. An ML system evolves, adapts, and improves. It can handle situations it was never explicitly programmed for, as long as it has learned relevant patterns from training data. How it is differentiated from traditional software? It learns from experiences, it improves over time, handle huge amount of data, it detects hidden patterns, automate repetitive tasks, make predictions quickly, and adapt to changing data. Traditional software versus machine learning. Unlike traditional software, machine learning systems become more accurate with continuous learning. ML across industries. Machine learning is used in almost every industry today. Machine learning has moved beyond tech companies into every sector of the economy, from predicting crop yields in the agriculture to detecting fraudulent transactions in the banking. Machine learning is solving problems that were previously considered too complex for computers as well. The common thread: wherever there is data and patterns, ML can add a value to it. And some examples of industries are healthcare, how it is working in healthcare, disease prediction, medical image analysis, early diagnosis, and personalized treatment. How it works: identify diseases faster and more accurately. So it will get trained with the historical data, and based on the historical data accuracy, it predicts the diseases very quickly. And another industry, banking and finance, how it works in banking and finance: fraud detections, credit scoring, risk analysis, and transaction monitoring. It detects unusual financial activities instantly. Another sector is education. In education, personalized learning, performance analysis, smart tutoring, and automated assessments. So it customizes learning experience for students. And it is also used in agriculture. How it works in agriculture: crop monitoring, soil analysis, weather predictions, and smart irrigation. How it helps in agriculture: it improves productivity and reduces losses. And transportation, in transportation, it works as traffic predictions, route optimization, autonomous vehicles, and fleet management. Improves travel efficiency and safety. And entertainment, in entertainment, content recommendations, personalized playlist, video suggestions, and engagement analysis. Streaming platform heavily depend on machine learning nowadays. Advantages of ML: why machine learning is transforming industry. How it is advantage: the advantages of machine learning compound over time. Unlike traditional systems that degrade without maintenance, machine learning systems can actually improve as they encounter more data. This self-improving nature, combined with the ability to process information at superhuman speed, makes machine learning an increasingly essential tool for competitive business. Some advantages, list of advantages are: automation. Automates repetitive tasks without human interventions, saves times and reduces manual effort. Faster decision making. Analyzes data and makes predictions much faster than humans, helps business respond quickly. Continuous improvement. Systems improve as more data becomes available. Accuracy increases over time through learning. And better predictions. Identifies complex patterns human may miss, improves predictions quality significantly. Handling large data. Process massive data sets efficiently. Humans cannot manually analyze such large scale information. Another one is personalized experiences. Create customized experiences and personalized recommendations, smart suggestions, adaptive content. So apart from advantages, there are few challenges with machine learning. So if you are not using in the correct way, that will be a challenge and a disadvantage. Challenges and limitations. Despite its power, ML has real limitations. No technology is perfect nowadays, and understanding machine learning limitations is as important as understanding its capabilities. These challenges aren't reasons to avoid ML, they are considerations that guide responsible development. The best machine learning practitioners design systems that acknowledge these limitations and include safeguards. So, using a technology in a proper way is more important than misusing it. Few limitations, challenges are: requires huge data, So, as we already know that machine learning gives accurate results and very accurate predictions with a large amount of data. So, this will be a disadvantage. ML system needs large and high quality data sets. Poor data leads to poor predictions. And expensive training requires powerful computers, large storage, and high processing power. It increases cost. And another important problem is bias problem. Biased training data produces unfair or incorrect predictions. It can negatively affect users. And privacy concerns. Machine learning system often collects user data. Improper handling creates privacy and security risk. This is more important one. And black box decisions. Some machine learning systems are harder to interpret. Even developers may not fully understand internal decisions. Wrong predictions. Machine learning is not perfect. Errors happen with incomplete data, changing patterns, or poor training. Responsible AI development means acknowledging these challenges upfront and building systems with transparency, fairness, and human oversight at their core. The future of ML, future of machine learning. Machine learning becoming more powerful every year. Machine learning is still in its early stages despite remarkable progress. Current systems excel at narrow tasks but lack general understanding. The future promises more capable, efficient, and accessible machine learning. From models that run on smartphones to systems that can reason across multiple domains simultaneously. The future with machine learning is automate complex tasks beyond simple automation to complex reasoning. Improve healthcare, more accurate diagnosis and treatment. Enhance education, truly personalized learning for everyone. Scientific discoveries, accelerate research and breakthroughs. Smarter cities, intelligent infrastructure and services. Business intelligence, data driven decisions at every level. ML is not about machines becoming human, it's about systems learning from data too. How it works: recognize patterns, improve automatically, make intelligent predictions, assist humans effectively or efficiently. ML is already shaping how people watch content, shop online, travel, communicate, learn, and work. Machine learning is not just a technology, it's a new way of solving problems that will define the next century of human progress. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts with comments.